Hi, I'm Sam.
And I'm Max.
And this is Movie Nostalgia, where we give you an honest review of the movies we've meddled with so mischievously over at Maybe Movies.
And on this episode, we are very firmly on the highway to hell with The Car. This is the 1977 limited theatrical release movie directed by Elliot Silverstein, starring James Brolin, Ronnie Cox, Kathleen Lloyd, John Marley, featuring R.G. Armstrong, who was Amos.
Oh, of course.
And also featuring an early appearance by Kylie Richards, a year before being stalked by the Shape in 1978's Halloween.
Ooh,
And her sister as well.
Oh, all right. Oh.
Yeah, they play the two little girls, and yeah, they are. It was her real life sister in there as well. So this one is... It's a weird one, because apparently a lot of people, again, I've spoken to some of my American friends, and they don't know this film. A lot of people don't. As far as I'm aware, it was never released in theatres over here. As far as I could see, it had a limited release in the US, but I've not been able to find any box office numbers for it.
I was going to say, I mean, the word there is limited.
Yes.
And in America, I mean, that could be as little as 5 or 15 cinemas.
It could be, yeah, exactly. I always presumed this was a TV movie.
I did presume it was a TV movie. That's the first time I saw it, that's for sure.
Yeah, certainly. So this one is... It's another childhood favourite.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was trying to think exactly when I saw it. As far as I remember, what happened was when I was about 11, maybe 12, we had some friends of my parents staying. It was an Australian couple, they were staying, and we hired out a movie. And so it was kind of like an acid test, if you like, for me and my brother to see how we'd get on with horror.
All right, okay.
But it wasn't this. It was actually the Amityville Horror.
Oh, right, okay. All right.
Which at the time, watching that... and again, we were watching it in the middle of the afternoon in a room full of people, and it was fine. And it wasn't until, obviously, I went to bed that night. I'm like, oh, my God. But as a result of which, it was like, oh, okay, they handled that okay. And then it was predominantly my mum used to do this. She'd either overhear my brother and I sort of looking at something in the Radio Times, or she would just see something and go, oh, I think the boys would like that. And then would record it, and then at the weekends would go, by the way, check the video player, there's something in there for you.
Oh, they used to record things for you?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Right. That's interesting.
And this was one of them. Yeah, there was stuff like this, Planet of the Apes.
Of course.
One.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
You dad. Ruining Planet of the Apes for us.
Of course.
But that's a different story. But yes, this was one of them, and just was absolutely captivated by it. There was something so quite unique about it. It was a bit sort of no-nonsense. Obviously, as a kid, I was too young to really appreciate sort of the nuances of filmmaking, if you like. Mm-hmm. So just took it as the artifact as it was, and really just kind of blew my tiny little mind.
Indeed. My story's a little bit different. Mine's earlier than yours. I saw this in the US. So I was either 6 or 7 when it first appeared on television. And I thought it was a made-for-TV movie. It plays like a made-for-TV movie, to be perfectly honest. Even though it's got these wonderful qualities to it that have made it endure, there are certain things about the cinematography and the casting that ran right down the middle of what was made-for-TV filmmaking in the late 70s. So I always assumed it was that. So I saw it was... I want to say I was 6. It was definitely before we left America, and we left America when I was 7, so I want to say I was 6. And this is one of those things where I'd been watching horror movies for a little while, and I wasn't too freaked out by them. But this one blew my tiny little mind. Not because of demonic cars and things like that, which were scary, but it was the bit when the car just goes through the house.
Yes.
Like, even in my young state of mind, I considered myself safe from monsters when you were indoors. And of course, the car counted as a monster. And the idea that it could just plough through your house shook me to my core. It didn't give me nightmares, but it made me nervous. It really made me nervous. And I've never forgotten the movie because of that.
Absolutely, yeah. That, and there's also, because of the reason why it goes through the house as well, that from a storytelling point of view, that I suppose that was an early example of subverting my expectations.
Yes.
Without wanting to give spoilers, basically. But
Yeah, no, I think I can see what you're saying, yeah.
That kind of thing doesn't happen in films.
No.
You know, there's a degree of plot armour.
Yeah.
And that just completely destroyed it. And
It does destroy it. No, there is no plot armor.
Yeah.
No one is safe.
Exactly. Xadrum is more than just curious content on YouTube. We're also a small publishing house with books covering a range of genres from 1940s pulp adventure to children's novels and even a touch of the macabre for those who like their literature on the dark side. Our titles are available in both paperback and ebook formats. Ebooks are available on Amazon, but physical copies can only be bought exclusively through our website at xadrum.com. Jeff's got enough cash as it is, so why not help us little guys grow and thrive? Links can be found in our banner and in the description to all of our videos, and we look forward to helping you indulge your itch for escapism. As far as I can see, unfortunately didn't do too well with the critics. I suppose because when it came out, it was very much viewed as Jaws on wheels.
When Jaws popped out of the water?
I mean, I can understand that. There are elements of Jaws to it. The whole conversations about we thought we were safe when, you know, which is very much a Jaws thing. It's not the predominant thread through the story. The Jaws aspect of it is only a little bit in a couple of places.
Yeah.
Whereas the story itself is about something else. And it's not about nature, it's not about mankind overcoming adversity, things like that. It's about the nature of evil.
Yes.
And how it can manifest. And that's very different from Jaws. So I do not agree. I think the critics were too short-sighted in their reviews in that particular case.
Definitely, I'd agree with that. And again, you made an interesting point earlier as well when we were watching it about this technically being considered part of the Satanic Panic.
Yes, it is. I mean, you know, there's the whole thing about the church. It's clearly a demonic entity.
Yeah. And having the opening legend being a quote from Anton LaVey.
Just to reinforce things. Of course, when I was 6, I didn't know who Anton LaVey is. Now I do, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is Satanic Panic all the way home. But in a good way. It's not preachy or anything like that. It's not trying to convince me that playing D&D is going to steal my soul. It's just talking about the ways in which evil can manifest. And yes. I can get behind that as an idea.
And also the way that evil can manifest and adapt to the modern world.
Yes. Yes,
it's
exactly.
another good way of looking at it. It's another great one as well for practical effects. Everything in this was done in camera.
Yeah, including the car rolling scene.
Yeah.
Like that must have been horrific trying to coordinate that as a shot.
It's fascinating because actually on the Blu-ray version there's about a half-hour interview with William Armitage, who was the VFX coordinator.
Yeah, he must have had a pretty busy job.
Yes, it was the first film that he was given to coordinate on his own. Mm-hmm. He'd been working as a VFX guy at Universal for a while, and his department head went, "Yeah, you can do this one." And
right.
And never coordinated one before. And he
dropped in the deep end there then.
Yeah, so they had to kind of work a lot of stuff out sort of on the fly, and obviously trying to do that in the middle of summer in Utah, all the dust and everything.
So many things that can go wrong.
Exactly.
So many things.
Exactly. Some wonderful stuff. So the cyclist at the beginning, the kid, the boy.
Yeah.
So he was one of the stuntmen.
Was he really?
Yeah.
All right.
And he did.
Oh, of course, he went over the bridge. That makes sense. Yeah.
265 feet.
Oof.
Off this bridge. I think he said it was called the Hurricane Bridge or something. It's between two towns in Utah. They got all set up to do the stunt, and they had one of those massive, the big
cushions,
mats, yeah,
the air pads.
Yes, yeah, which are only kind of a new thing at the time.
Yeah, they would have been, yeah. And
they were setting up for it. They got all set up, and then in the distance over one of the towns, there was a storm front moving in, and that bit under the bridge, when storms move in, there's a tendency for it to have flash floods. That might have just flooded the valley underneath.
Oh, right.
So they literally had one take to get it right.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
And right at the last minute, while he stood there waiting to make the jump, the director went, "Hold on. He needs to be holding his bike."
That sounds like the sort of thing a director would say.
Yes.
Attention to detail wins every time.
It was interesting because I'd never really heard of Elliot Silverstein before. Didn't know anything that he'd done. So I looked it up. I didn't see a lot of credits for him as a director, but about the only other one that I recognised, and now having seen this, I can go, actually, yeah, I can see that, was he directed A Man Called Horse. with Richard Harris.
I've never seen that movie all the way through. Isn't that the one with the eagle? He gets the eagle, he gets the splayed.
Yes.
Yeah.
As part of his initiation, yes.
I've heard about that movie. I've never seen it.
That was one I did
I've
see as
never
a
seen it
kid.
all the way through.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, so the VFX director for this, he went on to had a bit of an illustrious career.
Oh, yeah.
So from the films that I know, so he was effects coordinator on Die Hard.
Oh, nice.
Die Hard 2.
Mm-hmm.
He was the second unit VFX director on Die Hard 4. He's down as pyrotechnician for The Fifth Element. And he was also VFX director for Demolition Man. There was a couple of others, and the only other one I
So
can't...
lots of explodey stuff.
Yeah. Kindergarten Cop as well, apparently.
All right, okay.
Amongst other things. And it is really, it's an interesting... I don't want to say a little film, because that kind of degrades it. And I don't want to say that, because it's really worth your time.
No, it's not a little film.
No. There's lots going on.
There's a lot going on. There's some details to it. There are layers like an onion, baby. And it is very simple. It's got a simple premise, and all of the depth and detail comes from within the premise. Within the characters, within the situation. It's not wasted time or anything like that at all. All of the little details are there to inform the film.
Yes.
Which I've got to appreciate. I've got to.
Why? Because I gotta.
Yeah, the car roll, so they did that with... So obviously there was a stunt driver in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And as he drove down, as he did the turn, they had like a shunt.
Mm-hmm.
So
to flip him?
Yeah, he described it as almost like having a tree trunk in the car that just bang.
Bang. And
It just shoots down and then flips it over.
Flips the car over, right, yes.
But they had... One of the biggest problems they had was the dust. So they had, for the windscreen of the car, because it always looks yellow when you see from inside out, they had 2 pieces of Pyrex that were kind of like taped together.
All right.
And even though they were taped together, during even like half a day's filming, the gap in between would just fill with sand.
Would it really?
Yeah,
oh,
and they had
right.
to
So
take
they
the
had
whole
to
thing out
constantly...
and replace it. And yeah.
Oh, dear me.
And because the driver couldn't see or anything.
Well, I'm not surprised. They were filming in a desert environment, and the grit and the dust comes with it. It's just a part of the landscape.
It gets everywhere.
You know, I mean, there are plenty of movies that have had to deal with the sand.
Yes. They did apparently make a spin-off sequel to this in 2019 called The Car Road to Revenge or something, which apparently Ronnie Cox did make a return for.
Oh?
But generally, I've never seen it. I've never even seen it advertised anywhere. As far as I know, it's generally considered a bit of a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, it may be considered a piece of shit, but you know, my need to complete the collection says I need to watch that. That's a shame.
Yeah, I think it's one of those unfortunate, one of those kind of, I want to say legacy remakes, if you like.
Well, I mean, 1977 to 2019, that's just a ridiculous period of time.
Yes, it's probably made by people who are fans of it, but maybe didn't quite understand it. I don't know. I can't comment.
There
I
are
haven't
a
seen
lot
it.
of fan-made films coming out these last 10 years.
Yeah.
They have been coming up. If you love the movie that much that you want to make a sequel to it, then fair enough to you. I don't expect it to be good, because the concept is so unique. It's... How do you don't repeat it?
It's one of those ones that it is one and done.
It is one and done, yes.
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
a story within itself. It doesn't, the impact of it is in the fact that there is only the one of them. I must admit, when I first heard that it existed, the sequel existed, I've never seen stills or anything of it, but I suddenly, in the back of my head, was getting the third Creep show that they did, which was almost like a camcorder job.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I don't know. I've never seen it.
Oh, yeah. Bad. Just bad. Just bad. Just wrong.
It's alright, I'm going to go wash out my mouth out with some soap after this.
Yeah, you should. We don't talk about the third one.
We don't, no. But this, the car in this is a heavily customised 1971 Lincoln Continental Mark III.
Which is a fantastic car. It's huge, it's chunky, it's black. The bumpers on it are so iconic.
Yeah, and the body
like
kit
just
that have done it.
solid bars, like the entire railing is coming at you.
It's curious because I was thinking earlier, in the same way when you're talking about sort of possessed cars, obviously Christine is quite definitely female, whereas the car, there's something quintessentially masculine about it.
Oh, absolutely. I'd agree completely. Yeah.
So yeah, if you've never seen it, do hunt it down. As you can see, it is now available. Thank you, Arrow. Through on Blu-ray, and the cleanup on it is fantastic. The Blu-ray print
it's
very
a
good.
beautiful print. It really is. It's cleaner than it was when I watched it on TV when I was a kid.
Even on this, commentary on it is from John Landis.
Oh, awesome.
So it is most definitely getting both of the thumbs from me. Yes, okay, I'm talking from a point of view of nostalgia, But yeah, definitely do check it out.
I'm going to give it 1.5. I'm going to give it a solid 1 because it's a joy and a gem from my childhood and I cannot stop appreciating it enough. And I think it is worth your time. But it's a little niche film. Maybe you won't enjoy it. And for that, I'll give you the half. So 1.5 from me.
Fantastic. Before we go, I should have really done this at the start, only because at the time of recording this, we've only just found out. R.I.P. Terence Stamp.
Oh, rest in peace, sir. Rest in peace.
Thank you for your service to art. And also for being the one and only
Zod.
Who is this imbecile? Where is he?
So I know you obviously had a bit of a hairy time getting home with the car, but don't worry. I have another car that drives itself to give you a lift home. And this one's all about the love, baby. Take care. We will see you next time.
As always, guys, TTFN.